Hey y'all, it's your girl Tony, and we are back with another video. And this video is not like your regular vlog video that I've been doing for Vlogmas. This is going to be an actual sit down video of me just talking and ranting. Y'all know how I get down. Once I start, it's just like so I'm excited to do like one of my very first videos where I just sit down and y'all get to know me a little bit more and stuff like that. So since we are ending the year 2023, I was like, why not do like a 2023 recap and then like a 2024 reset, and like, you know, explain or express all of my 2024 expectations and my goals and how 2023 treated me. So that's what this video is going to entail. Y'all bear with me because I never really did nothing like this, so this is my first time, and yeah. But anyways, y'all, it's December 29th, so we actually got 2 more days. We have 2 more days of the year 2023, and it's like, wow, this year is over with. It's the night time. It's late, y'all. But I'm going to introduce my dog because I don't think it caught that. This is Riley. She's a Shih Tzu and a Pomeranian. I've had her for 5 years. I got her at 8 weeks, and she is my best friend. I don't know what she's doing. She's licking up on something. Guys, I am so excited to be doing this type of video. I am kind of glad it did stop because at first I was a bit nervous and it took me a while to get comfortable, and now I feel like I'm a bit more comfortable, so I'm just gonna go ahead and basically start over. So y'all, 2023 was such a good year for me, and it wasn't because of, you know, what I did, what I got, what I accomplished. The most important thing for me in the year 2023 was the fact that I feel like I embarked on true womanhood. I'm 29 years old. I'm getting ready to be 30 next March. So literally almost 3 more months. And it's like a lot of people at the age that I'm at and even older don't act like the way I act. You know what I'm saying? It's not even, I don't even think it's like characteristic wise. I do feel like it's just like a lot that I've been through and a lot that I've obtained and overcome that made me who I am and where I am today. Because it's like, you can have someone that's my age, like my peers, my age or older, and have the same resources that I have and been through some of the same things that I've been through, but choose to make little girl decisions. And here I am over here making grown woman decisions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone. I'm just saying that, hey, we were given the same thing. We're in the same boat, but we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? So I do love that. You know, I feel like I'm grown. And it's not because of my age. It's just because of all that I've been through and all that I've overcome and everything, like this mentality and the confidence that I have to date. It's just like I'm unstoppable, and I truly am, because I'm beating the odds, and the stuff that was sent to destroy me, I literally made my step stool. Truly and honestly, like 2023, I stood on a lot of business. Like I I made so many crazy decisions that I normally it would have killed me to make, but I did that. And I'm forever grateful. That itself, becoming a woman and embracing womanhood alone, was one of the major things that I picked up in 2023, and I'm forever grateful. If I said I had my journal, but I got my journal, and in my journal I just jotted down some things. But yes, guys, like, I don't know, like, that was just major for me. That was very, very big, because a lot of times you don't really realize, you know, a lot of people think that certain things make them become a woman. Like, a lot of people think that having kids make you become a woman. You know, your cycle makes you become a woman. I honestly feel like that's nothing compared to the trials that life throws at you, and how you overcome that, or how you face that, or how you because a lot of people fall under pressure. A lot of people let life get to them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't overcome or can't fathom life and its lessons. We can go through so much and keep going through the same thing and the same thing and the same thing, and still not realizing that it's a lesson and you're failing. You keep failing the same class, like get it together. And that's what life is all about. And I do believe that in 2023, all that I went through made me become a woman. It's not just saying all that I went through in 2023. It was just all that I went through in the past years. And then in 2023, I realized, what are we going to do? We're going to bend, we're going to fold, or we're going to stand on business. And I did a lot of standing on business in 2023. So, baby, you can't tell me nothing. Literally, very much confident in who I am, and you can't little girl me. That's don't, you can't little girl me. You could never ever little girl me anymore. You really cannot. Like, let's not have to fix my pants, y'all. But another important thing that I did in the year 2023 was self-love journey. My self-love journey was crucial because I'm single, and I've been single for a while, and I was just, y'all, I'm sorry if y'all keep hearing sirens. I stay, I guess, in the hood, and they outside tonight, and I just pray that everything is okay. But it's a lot of sirens going on, so please forgive my background. I don't have any, my place is very quiet, so it's not any background noises in my home. So the only background noises that you will hear is the outside. But back to what I was saying. What kickstarted my self-love journey is the fact that I'm single, and I've been single for a while. And one second, y'all. So I've been single for a while, and I just got tired of waiting on somebody nappy-headed son to do something for me. Take me out, buy me flowers, tell me I'm beautiful, just the little things. I was sick of it, and I didn't want to keep depending on feeling love from someone else when I can do certain things myself. So I started buying my flowers, my own flowers, y'all. I love flowers so much. I didn't even realize how much I would love flowers until I started buying them for me. and I started putting them in my home. I had flowers in rotation. Okay, I fell in love with flowers, roses, just all types of flowers and bouquets, and preserving them and putting them in water. I learned how to keep them up and stuff like that. I just cannot wait to get back to that in 2024, because I did take a break because of life. It's just, I've been so busy, but I really cannot wait to get back to buying my flowers, y'all. I was taking myself out on dates. I wasn't waiting on anyone to do anything for me. And I also wasn't waiting on validation. I was so used to calling my mom, calling my cousin, calling my sister, asking for their opinions or if they wanted to go somewhere with me, because I didn't want to go by myself. I was just like freaky. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to call nobody, because then you get other people's auras, and they pour that onto you, or they pour something else onto you, like telling you about their issues, stuff like that. And it's just like, you got to do what you got to do for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep waiting on other people. So I just said, fuck it. Let me get up and let me go. And that's what I did in 2023. And it was one of the best things that I've ever done. Like my self-love journey, it's just the little things, like taking better care of myself. Like self-care, doing facials, and going for walks and working out. I was eating better. I was working out at the gym. I was doing home workouts, walking outside, doing jump ropes outside, running up and down my stairs in my apartment building, going to the park, picnics. It's just a bunch of things that I was doing for myself that I just love so much. So I highly suggest you guys, like, if you have someone, like even if you're in a relationship, you're married, or you have kids, because I don't have kids, even if you have a family or have a lot of friends, because I also don't have friends, y'all. I don't have a lot of people. I'm an introvert individual, so I don't have a lot of friends. But even if you are a person that has that support, it's always good to do you. You know what I'm saying? And have your me time. So I do highly suggest that you start a self-love journey if you haven't already, or start it back if you fell off, like myself. Like towards the end of the year, I just kind of like was so busy, I lost sight of that, and it took a toll on me. It really did, because I feel like I haven't been me, because you get so accustomed to certain things. Like I miss my flowers. I didn't even realize how I hadn't bought myself flowers until I was cleaning out my drawer the other day, and I seen like the flower food packets that I had. I had so much flower food packets because I was buying so many flowers. I was hooked, okay? And that ain't no bad habit to pick up on, okay? Like buying yourself flowers. And cause who about to wait on somebody to buy them some flowers, especially somebody nappy-headed son? You gotta train yourself to do certain things for yourself, so that other people can see how you treating yourself, and then they'll know that, oh, she not to be put with. She don't play. Let me not come over her house without no flowers. Let me not take her out to this place, because I see she likes to take herself out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit her up, and I'm going to take her out, because I know she's going to want to go out, or she likes to go out. So why would I come half stepping? You just got to step your game up, so that when you going out here and you're trying to attract certain people, they'll see your energy. They'll see how you treat yourself, and they won't come and play in your face. That's just how I look at it. But another thing, so many people, when I was doing my stuff, because I was sharing a lot of it on TikTok, so many people were liking it, and a lot of my family members were reaching out to me, and I was inspiring them. So you never really know who's looking at you and who's looking up to you, because nothing's wrong with picking up on self-love habits at all. And that's one of the things that I'm so glad that I did in 2023, and I cannot wait to continue to do that in 2024. Okay, so Another thing I did in 2023 was I took more risk, guys. Like, I was always the type of person that I was scared to do certain things. And I think it has a lot to do with how I was brought up and how I was raised. Like, me and my sister, we was always chilling in the house. My sister is younger than me, and she is more outside. Like, she be outside. She's not scared. She's not scared. But it's still just how we were brought up. Like, my mom, you know, we really didn't do much, honestly. So, excuse me, y'all. We really didn't do much. So, I can say that that has a lot to do with why I was so accustomed to not being more outgoing and more out there. However, when I was an adult, you know, when I became an adult, I still had the opportunity to take risks, and I just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, this past year and the prior years, I just was like, no. Because, I mean, if you think about it, closed mouths do not get fed. If you want something, you want to be somebody in life, you want to go certain places, you won't get there just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And waiting for stuff to come to you, or waiting for opportunities to hit your front doorstep. That, it don't always work like that. So you got to literally get up, trust yourself, and go. And that's what I've been doing as of lately, especially now with this generation and how the world is set up. It's just like, it's like you have to get up and you gotta try it. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna lose if you don't? What you gonna get if you don't? But what are you losing if you're not trying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never know unless you try. So I'm really, really, really grateful that I have that mindset now to just take more risk and understand that it's okay if you fail. You know what I'm saying? And it's not you failing, it's you taking a lesson that you learned from failing and using that towards your next journey. And I promise you, there's gonna be lessons there that you can apply, and things that you can apply from the lessons you learned in the past that will allow you to succeed. I could promise you, okay? So, yeah. I also put get out of my comfort zone, y'all. If y'all don't, well, you, of course you won't know, but I am an introvert. I'm an introverted individual. I've always been this way, and I think I always will be this way. Like, I'm very chill, very basic, very laid back, guys. And I'll just say, for an example, like, when it comes to colors, like, I'm not a color person. I'm more of like a neutral, basic color type of person. I do not like loud colors. I do not like vibrant colors. However, I want to work more on getting out of my comfort zone and going outside the box, and not just being so stuck in my ways, because I can be stuck in my ways. But I've become so much better. So don't think that I'm still stuck in my ways and that I'm not growing, because I totally am. I'm totally not where I used to be. But I want to work more on just getting out of my comfort zone more. So, yeah, I just do not like the color pink. Like, I'm not a pink girl. I'm not a girly girl. I've never really liked the color pink. But lately, I've been buying pink stuff. I've been tapping more in my feminine side, and I want to continue to do that for 2024. So that's something that I'm really excited about, y'all. I was even looking at a pink, it was like a pink velvet pajama set. Y'all know I love pajamas. I was in the store today and I seen it. I was gonna get it, but I just didn't like how I thought like the water, the pants would be too in the water, like high, and I like long pants, so that's why I didn't get it. But yeah, y'all, I'm trying to be more feminine and you know, I'm excited about that as well. So, what else I got here? Oh, y'all, 2023, I ate better. I worked out, like I told y'all before. I ate more fruit. Y'all, I was not a fruit person. I love fruit now. Like, I love fruit so freaking much. I try to eat fruit every day. Not too much fruit, because they say too much fruit, especially like if you're diabetic or something like that. I'm not diabetic, but I try not to go overboard with it or nothing like that. However, I implement fruit and just a better, healthier diet in my day to day, and that's something that I did in 2023 and something that I want to continue to do in 2024, as well as working out, y'all. 2023 was a struggle for me when it comes to working out and losing weight. And the main reason why is because what I didn't realize was I'm about to be 30. I'm 29. But I really got grown woman weight. And sometimes that grown woman weight is just hard to shake. It's really just hard to shake. I was like, why I'm not losing no weight? Like, I'm eating better, I'm working out. Why the scale still saying the same thing? But I just started to embrace like my body, and it's also hard now because you see so many people, so many women that is, who has got, you know, work done on their body, and we always are comparing our bodies and comparing ourselves to people who we see on social media. And it's not just on social media. You can literally go to the grocery store, you can go to the gym, and you could see women bodies, and you could tell that, you know, they got work done. And we just sometimes always are comparing our bodies to others, which I don't, because I don't want work done on my body or anything like that. And not saying that nothing's wrong with that. It's just our mindset and what we see. We're just so stuck in, and we need to have like this tunnel vision and focus on what we want. You know what I'm saying? And do it because we want to do it. We want to get work done on our body. Do it because you want to do it, not because, oh, I like how she look. Or you can. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's a whole nother story, for a whole nother topic for another story, because that we just get so stuck in seeing somebody and what they doing and just be like, oh, that's what I want to do. Like, we just lost sometimes. However, that's that, y'all. When it comes to body and just health and a better, healthier lifestyle is what I aim for in the year 2024. I'm so excited. I really feel like I need a trainer, y'all. I wish I had extra money for a trainer, because sometimes I just be doing stuff and I don't be knowing what I'm doing. Like I need to get it together, but we'll see, y'all. I need to get a membership, a gym membership. I don't know where I'm gonna get it at, but I definitely need to do that so I can go ahead and get in the gym, because I have not been working out as of lately. What else, y'all? Okay, so 2020, I'm not digging in my nose, by the way. I'm trying to like pat my face for my makeup, but I just had to let that be known. But 2023, I took hella sacrifices. I will share one of the main sacrifices with you guys, and that was me working 2 jobs. I've always been the type of person to really work more than one job, because I just like to get money. Like, I like to have money. I like certain things, and I'm not gonna ask nobody for no money. I'm too prideful for that. Like, I'm not about to be asking nobody for no money. And you know, if I want to save up and do certain things, I'll go ahead and get me another job in a quickness. Like, it's nothing. However, 2023, that kind of like backfired on me because it was too much for me. I was working a weekend job, and I also had my 9 to 5. So it wasn't much work. My 9 to 5, my regular 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and it's not 9 to 5, but you know your main job. My main job, it's not much. I don't do much. I do work from home a couple of days out the week, and I go in the office a couple of days out the week. And then even on my weekend part-time job, it wasn't much that I was doing. However, it was still me getting up and having to go to work and clock in. And then on top of that, guys, I still have my online boutique business, and I do everything by myself. Like, I take my own pictures, I run my own social media accounts, I run my own online store, I buy inventory, I do everything, I make my own graphics. So it became to be a lot on top of life, you know what I'm saying? Like, still showing up for people, your family members, celebrations, parties, birthdays, baby showers, my personal life, me doing what I need to do for me, and it just was a lot on me. So that was one sacrifice that I made that I realized I just can't do. So I'm just so glad that I quit my second job, y'all. Too happy about that. 2024, I'm gonna be pouring more into me, more into my business, more into just finding out things that I want to do in the future, maybe more into YouTube. I love creating content and stuff like that, so stay tuned. So I also put acknowledge the break more. I already said that. I guess I could talk more about that. Yeah, I just was working a lot, and people don't understand, like, especially now, like, everything is so damn high. Everything is high, and I'm just so used to working. But I have to understand that working is not always working is not always good. You literally have to take a break, a mental break, health break, spiritual break. You have to take your break, and you have to pour more into yourself. You cannot drain yourself, because that can lead to some really horrible things. So I really do want to take better care of my body and my mind, and making sure that I'm getting the appropriate and the proper breaks that I need, and not just working myself to death, right? So yeah. What else did I do in 20? Oh, I traveled. I went to 2 countries. I visited 2 countries. I went to Jamaica, and then I went to Dominican Republic. I just started traveling out the country in 2022, the end of 2022. So 2023, I got on my zone when it came to traveling. In my eyes, I know y'all like, it's just 2 countries. Yeah, just 2 countries. Because the year before I only did 1, and that was in December. So I literally just started traveling, and I'm just so proud of myself, and I'm so excited to continue to travel. I want to go many different places. However, I don't know where I want to go next. I just want to get up and I just want to go, y'all. I'm gonna plan some stuff, but I'm really excited. Again, I'm this introverted individual who just stayed at home. My mom didn't do much, we didn't do much, so the fact that we're just getting up and we're living life, it means the world to me. So I'm proud of myself. If ain't nobody proud of me, I'm proud of me. Yeah, so yeah, I'm getting that passport book stamped, honey. 2024, prepare to be sick of me. Prepare and get ready for, my dog is done, okay? She's like, it's our bedtime and you need to go ahead and wrap this up. And if you don't, I'm gonna go ahead in this corner, I'm going to sleep. Anyway, so get ready for travel vlogs and travel content. I'm just so excited for that. Another thing that I've seen growth in for me in 2023 was better faith, guys. Like, I've always been the type of person who worried and didn't trust. And I say didn't trust because I didn't. If you don't trust certain things, and if you are a spiritual person, then you're not trusting God. And not saying that you don't trust God, but if your actions show that you don't trust something, that means you don't trust God, right? So 2023 was a better year for me, I would say, because I deal with anxiety and just being fearful and worrying and not letting go of the fact that I ain't in control. I always want to be in control. And I had got to a point where it had got too out of control, to the fact that I had panic attacks and stuff like that. And I could go in depth in more videos and future videos about my anxiety. But 2023 was such a better year for me, guys. Like, your girl was having more faith and just letting things go, and praying more, and not being so afraid. And it could be just the little things, guys, like taking more control of my mind, because that could be child the mind, our thoughts, our mind. It could be a powerful thing. People don't realize that we are in control, and we just go to being in our head so much and overthinking and stuff like that, to where we lose sight, and that affects everything else. Once it's up there, it then becomes to be physical. You know what I'm saying? Then it can mess with your health. Like, literally, guys. Literally, I've had anxiety and fear so bad to the point where it started messing with my body. And I wouldn't even realize it. I would be talking to the doctors and the nurse practitioners and telling them my symptoms, and they're like, yeah, you know that could be the reason why you're having aches in your body. I'm like, huh? It don't make no sense. Told me that a few hours later, because I knew that it's all in the head. I'm just so stuck in my head, because I knew that, y'all, my body aches went away. Like, my body spasms went away, because I was overthinking. I was worried about nothing, and it had got to the point where it started messing with my physical well-being, and I didn't even know that. So, guys, please take better care of your mental. Seek help. Journal. Do whatever you can to work towards your mental health. A lot of people nowadays are spiraling. So you gotta make sure you're sane, honey. So 2023, I have seen better days, y'all. And I'm forever grateful. Like, I could literally go on and on and on and on and on about how grateful I am. And I do continue to, I do want to continue to progress when it comes to my anxiety and when it comes to fear and having more faith. And that also ties into my spiritual journey. I I did put that like on the bad section, y'all, of my notes when it comes to my faith journey, because honestly, I didn't do as much, and I didn't connect with God as much as I feel like I should have in 2023. It's just life was lifing. Like I was praying, and I was talking with God and watching sermons and paying my tithes and offerings, but I was not pouring more into my connection and my relationship with God. And I'm not proud of that. That's why I put it in my bad section. I had the good and the bad, y'all, on my notes. But, and I'm being transparent here, I'm just being honest. But that is definitely something that I want to pour more into in 2024. And I do believe that it has a lot to do with me just being super busy and me choosing to work instead of, pray and read the Bible and connect with God. So I'm excited for that in 2024. Yeah, y'all. I'm trying to see what else big happened in 2023. Just a lot of different things. I don't know. I'm gonna touch more back on it, I guess, when I talk about 2024. 2024, y'all. Oh, I got here something. Let's see. Well, yeah, I touched bases on all of that. Another thing was me being less organized. All of this stuff has a lot to do with my workload and me working like a maniac. That took a toll on my everyday life. I am a very organized individual. I like to have lists, and I like to have my closets organized, my cabinets organized. I'm just like that. And I got off track a lot. And I'm not proud of that. But I know that has a lot to do with me just working so much to the point where when I got home, I ain't feel like doing nothing. I just wanted to relax. And that's not good. I really want to pour more into me and more into my better habits in 2024. And yes, I got my notebook here. This is one of my journals, guys, that my coworker bought me. I think this was for Secret Santa, a Secret Santa gift. And I asked for journals for Christmas, y'all, not just from my coworkers, but from my loved ones, my family members and stuff like that, because that's something that I want to do in 2024. I want to start journaling. I am I'm definitely like private, and I guess I'm private when it comes to my feelings as well. I like to keep a lot of stuff to myself. And I want to work on that in 2024. I want to start journaling and writing down and expressing myself. And I feel like journaling will help me a lot. Just get to the core of my feelings, my emotions, what I want, what I need, what I feel in this moment. Just, like some therapeutic type of things. So yeah, and not just journaling for it to be therapeutic. I want to start like doing poetry. I always wanted to like do poetry and write poems. I also want to write letters to like my future kids. This year on Valentine's Day, and I know this is like very intimate, but I'm gonna share it. This year on Valentine's Day, I wrote a letter to my future husband. It was something that I just thought of and something that I wanted to pick up doing for Valentine's Day since I've been single. And I don't know when I'll be in a relationship, but I wrote a letter to my future husband. And in that moment, that was such a beautiful and special thing for me. And it helped me so much because it was all there and here and all up in there. And then I just expressed it and wrote it out on the paper, and it just felt so good. So that's how come I know I want to just, I need to write. I just don't, I never had the time to do it, never felt like doing it. And I also do not like expressing myself. So that letter type thing, I want to continue to do that. Like, just write letters. You know, I think that would help a lot more than just jotting stuff down and just writing. You know, like a diary. I just want to write a letter to someone. And not just give them the letter or nothing like that. Or like your future kids. Of course, I don't got kids, so, you know. But yeah, that's something that I want to do in 2024. I also want to read more, y'all. I asked for books for Christmas as well. I got this one book. It's called How to Be Loved. I'm so excited to read that book. But 2024, I am going to for sure read more. And it's not just books. I want to read the Bible, and I want to like read articles. You know how like we're just so stuck in our phones now, like, and I'm not talking about everybody, I'm just talking about like our generation, like my people. We always in our phones or watching TV or watching certain news headlines where we're not getting the proper knowledge. So I want to make sure to get the proper knowledge, and because I really feel like I'm dumb, y'all. Like, no tea, no shade to myself, but I feel like I'm so caught up in this technology to where I have forgot to read. Like, reading is fundamental. Like, even if I see a long paragraph, y'all, I'm not gonna read it. I'm telling you right now, I'm like, no, that's too much. I'm not reading that. So I need just better discipline, and to be more consistent and accustomed with just making sure to read. And for sure the Bible, guys. Like, I really have to start back Bible study and stuff like that. That's just something that I really need to do. I have to do. I gotta get on my Zoom, y'all. When it comes to just getting the proper knowledge. Y'all don't understand how crucial that is to me. Because, you know, I don't have kids, but when I have kids, I really want to be able to be smart enough to, you know, assist them. Not saying that I'm dumb, y'all. I'm far from dumb. But you know, I got my dumb ways, and once you're out of school for so long and you're just caught up with today's society and what everybody else is doing in these television shows and movies and YouTube videos and songs and music that is going on now that we're listening to, we're lost. And I want to be found in 2024. Trust me, I want to be found. So that's for sure something that I want to work on. Another thing, like I said before, my faith journey, y'all. I love God. I've loved God so much, but I know that I've got lost along the way. And in 2024, I want to make sure to connect with him more. And I keep blaming things on me being so busy in 2023 with my job, but I gotta take accountability. And I definitely want a much better relationship with God. I want to read the Bible more and understand the Bible and understand God and how he operates, but I don't want to play by God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love God, and I want God to know, I want other people to know that he is my everything. Like, I know God is literally everything, but he is my everything. Like, I am nothing without him, and I want to stand on that. I want to stand on business when it comes to God. I don't want to play about him, and I don't want other people to play about him either. So that's how stern and in tune I want to be when it comes to my faith journey. So yeah. Another thing I want to do is set smaller goals, y'all. In 2024, I want to make sure to, of course, set goals, but I want to definitely set smaller goals. You know how, like, okay, I say in 1 month I'm going to do this, I'm going to accomplish this, I'm going to save this amount of money in a month's time, or in a week, next week I'm going to do this. Like, just set smaller goals. And another thing I want to do is be more organized when it comes to my goal settings. Again, I used to be so organized. I used to jot everything down. I used to have like my notebooks and just stuff everywhere to where I could, write stuff down. 2023, I literally just stopped. I literally lost sight, and I'm gonna be found in 2024. Trust and believe me. I'm getting back on my Zoom, but I want to be able to make sure to write it down, like, so I won't be so forgetful, because I was just trying to remember everything. And once you try to do that, once you think of something, it takes a while for that thing to come back around. And then now you don't forgot that one important thing that you need to do. So I need to make sure to write down my goals and just be more organized when it comes to my goal settings, and not play about my goals. Like, literally write stuff down and work on accomplishing things, for sure. Another thing that I want to get into that I have never really tried to get into, so many people have been telling me that I need to do this. I want to meditate more, but so many people, y'all, have been telling me, you need to meditate with certain things that, I deal with. I'll tell them, they're like, oh, you should try meditating. So I was looking up a bit on meditation and like meditation apps and YouTube videos on meditation. But for sure in 2024, I'm going to make sure to meditate. Okay, so drop down in the comments any ideas, any YouTube channels, any meditation gurus you want to suggest. Let me know, y'all. I would really appreciate it, because I feel like that would really help my mental, because I just be so everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like meditation would help me be more centered and not overthink so much. I think it would definitely help with my anxiety. So yeah, y'all, help your sister out. Let's see. I said eat better, and just take better care of my health. I already talked about that pretty much already. But 2024, I really don't have any plans on like an ideal weight of, or anything like that. I do think I should start. I feel like if I give myself a weight goal and stay stern on that, then that'll give me some type of motivation to make sure I meet that goal. So that's probably what I need to do. I'm gonna write that down before I forget that weight goal, because I think that'll help you, girl. Another thing I put was get out more and socialize. So again, I am an introvert. Like, I just don't really have that many friends. I am friendly, but I'm not friendly. Like, I'm not mean or anything like that. I'm just like, I don't know. I've always been a to myself laid back type of person, but I want to make sure to get out more in 2024 and socialize, not just get out and go out and hang out, by myself or like with my crew, with my family. I want to be able to communicate and talk to people and socialize and meet new people and stuff like that. So I'm going to work on my communication skills. But I also want to make sure, just talk more to people or hold a conversation and text people back and stop being so, I don't know. Once I explain to y'all how I am, I think y'all understand me a little bit better with where I'm coming from on like how I am, because y'all, I don't be hanging. I be at home and I need to get out. I really need to get out. I really need to get out. And then as soon as I get out, I'll be like, I really need to go back home. Like, why did I come outside? But I still want to work on that. What else? Oh, I put don't do things that I do not want to do. And it's exactly how I said it. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. So in 2024, make sure you guys, my viewers, you normalize not doing something that you don't want to do. Okay? Not being peer pressure. If you don't want to do it, it's 2024. You ain't got to do it to make somebody else happy. If it's not making you happy, then why are you doing it? And why you doing it with a stank face anyway? Like, why you even come if you was gonna come looking all stank? Just think of it like that. Like, if you didn't want to be there, or you didn't want to participate, or you didn't want to help this person out, if you didn't want to give this person money, if you're gonna complain about it or do certain things, why do it? Why do it? So just think of it like that. If you don't want to go to that party and your friends are begging you to go to that party and you don't want to go, you don't go. It's simple. Don't do nothing you don't want to do. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say nothing else about that topic because it's kind of self-explanatory. And I stand on that, y'all. Like, I did that in 2020. That's how I am. I'm that type of person. But when you still try and meet other people's standards and not try to have people to have that notion about you, like, oh, she's this type of person and she not gonna come, or she not. It don't even be about that. It's just like, if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. If I've tried it, because that's where I was at some point, and then I was like, okay, well, let me just do this because I'm always not going places, or I'm always not trying different things. And I try it, and it's just like, what? It's kind of like, if I don't want to do it, I ain't doing it, period. Anyways, okay, I talked about a lot of the stuff that I wrote down already, so I'm not gonna go over that again. But another new thing was save more, y'all. We say this every year. Save, 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 save. I need to work on making sure I save more money. It's just as simple as that. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to be looking up some ideas on how to save money. I already kind of got some out there, but I'm good. I'm not a big spender, so I don't think it'll be too hard for me. But at the same time, I'm grown. I'm a grown woman, and we got grown woman bills. And sometimes when I be seeing them people doing them budget plans and stuff like that, I'm just like, the math ain't mathin', sis. Cause what? I mean, so I always had that kind of mindset when it comes to saving. But I need to make sure I come up with my own little thing and find what works for me and just run with that. if I find something that works for me, guys, I definitely will share that with you. I'm not going to share nothing that I don't know nothing about. That's what a lot of people do. But if I find something that works for me, I cannot wait to share that with you guys. Okay, another thing, of course, that I want to work on or do in 2024 is travel. Y'all, I've been in my travel bag, like I said earlier, and I just cannot wait to explore more, go more places. Something that I really want to do in 2024 is just travel in the United States. Like, not just travel in the United States, but start going other places in the United States as well as out of the country. I just want to go different places, and I want to explore their town. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just go and party. Like, I'm from Atlanta. We can party in Atlanta. I want to go and do bucket list type of things. Like, you know, just some crazy, wild type of stuff. Go to, you know, like, not just the popular restaurants that everybody go to. Go to those good restaurants that's been there for years and that, you know, love what they do, not just doing it for money. I'm that type of person. So for sure, when I start traveling in the United States, I'm going to make sure to have like a crazy bucket list and just go in the town up. That's what I want to go do. Another thing is, y'all, YouTube. I definitely want to make sure to continue to create beautiful content for my YouTube channel. I need to do a whole lot, y'all. I need to create like a banner, an intro. I need to do a lot, but I want to start taking YouTube more serious. I literally just started the end of 2023, December to be exact. And I'm not gonna let up. I'm about to put my foot on next. But y'all, I love YouTube. And I just love all the feedback and everything that I'm getting from it. I don't really have a social media platform, so this is all just generic work that I'm doing, generic feedback. And I really appreciate you guys. It just means so much to me. And last but not least, 2024, I want to upgrade my lifestyle. Period. When I say upgrade my lifestyle, I mean just that. In 2023, I definitely can say I started doing that. I just started caring. I've always been a certain type of way, but I'm just gonna say that I've always been a certain type of way. But 2023, I just started doing different things. Like when I say I did my self-love thing, my self-care type of thing, my traveling, getting out more, just, you know, the small things. Just that alone, I learned, you know, what I like and what I don't like. How I want to party and how I don't want to party. I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And that's just that on that. In 2024, I just want to continue to upgrade my lifestyle, you know, go different places, treat myself how I deserve to be treated, and don't settle for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's when it comes to my home, my car, you know, it could be the little things, what I eat, the places that I go to, the places that I travel to, how I choose to live. Like, I just want to upgrade my lifestyle all in all. When it comes to decorating, when it comes to my dog, like every little thing, when it comes to what I sleep in, and what I sleep on, like there's no amount of dollar on when it comes to what you worth. And a lot of people get so caught up in that. But it could be affordable, and it could still be nice because I'm very much cheap. But when it comes to just your lifestyle, you can choose how you choose to live, and that's what I'm on now. And take it or leave it, and that's period. But yeah, y'all, I think that's pretty much it. That wraps up this particular video. I know I just was all over the place at some point, and hopefully you guys got the gist of 2023 and how good 2023 was and how bad it was to me. I went through some things in 2023. I really did. But the good definitely outweighed the bad, and we just gonna count that for what it is. And that's another thing that I realized to do in 2023. It's just like have that it is what it is attitude, and not in a bad way, because some people are like, oh, it is what it is, and they just don't care. They don't give a fuck about whatever it is. I could care. It's just like I can't control it, so we just gonna move on. And we're going to move on in light and love. We're not going to sit there and dwell in the sadness or in the bitterness or in the bad outcome. We're going to use that to move on for better outcomes, right? So I have that type of attitude now, like, it is what it is, because it is what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. and that is just that on that, right? So, yeah, y'all, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what I'm going to name it, but I hope to get it up pretty soon before the new year. And I wish you guys so much love, peace, and joy in your year 2024 and the years to come. Again, thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I really hope this video helped someone. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.